This is an urgent update here for the Bitcoin price. We are now potentially seeing several bear market signals flashing right here, right now. Is the Bitcoin price potentially headed much lower here in the short term? Let's dive in and analyze what is going on, ladies and gentlemen. Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. So let's not waste any time and get right down to it. So let's start off with a little trend structure discussion, because if you are subscribed to this channel, then you would know that for me, trend structure is a very big thing. For me, looking at the overall macro perspective is very important in judging whether this could wind up being a dip before a rip to a new all-time high, or whether or not this is actually the start of a much larger correction that could drag us way lower down into the crypto abyss. So from a super macro perspective, there's really no arguing this. Bitcoin is still creating higher highs and higher lows until proven otherwise. I mean, that just hasn't changed yet. And until that does, the big long-term trend is still up. Now, of course, trends do change, right? So right now, what we're looking at is the micro here. Is what we're seeing in this micro trend giving us any warning signs that the larger overall trend could potentially be ready to break? Let's take a look. So before we get into the indicators and things of that nature, I just want you guys to understand that the most important part of this macro uptrend right now is this higher low that was created right here at about 41,900. Now, if we are to see Bitcoin break through there, well, this to me, folks, would be an absolute warning shot fired, because this would be the first time then on this new run that we've been on since we found bottom here that Bitcoin would be breaking this upward sloping structure, creating a new lower low. Very dangerous if this is to happen. I just wanted to set the table here, set the stage for what we're about to look at now with the indicators and take it from there. So first up, we're going to take a look at the Williams Alligator indicator here on the one-day time frame. Oh, and if you are enjoying thus far, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for the algorithm. And if you're brand new, welcome to the most must-see and most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis show on YouTube, period. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all so you do not miss any more of these important Bitcoin updates. Welcome to the channel. So the Williams Alligator here is an indicator that looks at momentum and strength of a trend. Okay. Now, if you've been subscribed here for a long time, you would know this. The signal for this indicator all has to do with the green line, either the green line crossing below both the red and the blue lines, or the green line crossing above both the red and the blue lines, with the price action, meaning these candlesticks trending above all of the lines, or in this case, below all of the lines. So obviously up here we had a bearish signal come in. We then saw the price action trading below, and what do you know, ladies and gentlemen? Bang, we saw this price drop deep down into the crypto abyss from the time of that signal, down about minus 26%. Then we started to see the action rally to the upside, and it did look like for several days that we could actually start to see a bullish alligator cross here, looking like, hey, we were going to see the price action trading above the bands and possibly see this green line break out above both the red and the blue, but we did not get that. The Williams Alligator said, nah, little Jimmy and your $600 stimmy, and it dropped this thing all the way back down to the 45K range. Now fast forward a few days and we've got another bearish cross here, folks. This one is just more of a continuation, right? We never had the bullish cross. This is just now seeing the green line reconfirm itself, crossing back down below the red with the price action trading below all of these. And I'm just pointing out that in a micro downtrend here, where we've just seen sustained downward price action for quite some time, then seeing a reconfirmation of the bearish bias for this indicator, and right now clinging on by a thread to support. This, to me, folks, is an absolute warning shot fired. And I just wanted to put this on your radar because this indicator in particular has been pretty pinpoint accurate. Sure, never 100%, nothing is 100%, but take a look at that bearish cross. saw a sick decline. Take a look at this bullish cross, a sick rip. Take a look at this one up here that we just looked at. You already know the deal. This one right here, bullish cross, ripped up. So I do like this indicator, and I just wanted to put this on your radar that right now we are seeing a potential reconfirmation of the bearish trend per this indicator. Let's get this crypto. And before we move to the next indicator, we're going to switch this over to the weekly, and I'm going to leave it at this. Folks, take a look at what's happening here on the weekly Williams alligator chart. We are setting up for a potential bearish cross right here, right now. It just can't get any closer. We've already seen the green drop below the red, and right now the green is kissing the blue. Folks, if we close this week any lower than this, it is going to potentially be a bearish cross confirmed here on the weekly Williams alligator. I'm leaving you with that. If you've made it to this part of the video and you are enjoying, leave a comment down below and say, Kirby, thanks. Kirby, I get it. Kirby, I see the alligator. Say anything. Leave a comment down below. Let's go on to the next indicator. We'll roll through this one quickly here. This is the technical ratings indicator here on the daily time frame. Basically, it's just a bunch of moving averages and oscillators all tied into one indicator for an all-in-one type of reading. Obviously here, folks, we've seen bearish pressure. It's just been red for quite some time now. We did have a little bit of blue here, giving some hope on this breakout, but we got rejected right at the multi-month range of confluence where we would expect Bitcoin to potentially get rejected. It was a fake out, and now everything's trending red here again. And if we flip it over to the weekly time frame, you can see here that Bitcoin is struggling massively right now to create any type of upward momentum. And you can see that clearly defined by this downward sloping trend line here, where the highs have just been getting lower and lower. And folks, we are right now, in my opinion, flirting with dropping into a more serious bearish trend here, where we could start to see more and more red candles build here as the weeks go on. Of course, that's just speculation. That's just my own personal opinion. I just would rather see that the price action here would be having higher highs, something like we saw back here in 2016, 2017, rather than what we're seeing right now in the current day, where we're seeing a bunch of lower highs and actually flipping into the red. Let's get this crypto. Now, this article here, courtesy of CoinDesk, is showing a very interesting occurrence. This is the net transfer volume from/to exchanges for Bitcoin. Now, you can see on this chart here that when we've seen this dip into the red, this has been very bullish for Bitcoin, seeing people pull their Bitcoin off of the exchanges. And when we've seen this actually go green, we've actually seen dumps for the Bitcoin price, people moving their Bitcoin from cold storage back onto the exchanges to be liquid and ready to trade. Right now, folks, you can see all the way at the right side of the chart, we have now broken into the green for the first time in quite some time. And this, to me, folks, is an absolute warning shot. Fire. And this data is coming from Glassnode. It is just posted here by the author on the CoinDesk site. Right now, folks, this is very, very concerning. I just wanted to put this on your radar before we go back to the regular spot Bitcoin chart. And the last indicator we're going to take a look at here is the Keltner Channels indicator here on the one-day time frame. If you'd like to see my inputs, there you go, so you can look on your own time. Now, this indicator is very concerning to me as well, because you can see what we're looking for in terms of strength here on this indicator is to see the price action trading in the upper half of the band and then finding support at the lower half of the band when we're in a bull trend, right? In a bear trend, you're looking for the opposite, price to maintain and trade around the bottom half of the band and then finding resistance at the top half of the band. All right, so we saw classic trading towards the top all the way on this breakout, found support at the bottom, ripped again, all of the price action trading in the upper half of the band, and then things changed. Once we dropped into the lower half of the band, we didn't see support, and we actually continued to drop lower and lower. This is what you can see when we're seeing a shift from bullish to bearish. And right now, folks, look at what's happened here. We tested really for the first time up into this second upper half of the band, and we got rejected. Okay. And now we're seeing the price action trade towards the bottom here once again. And it's eerie how close the bottom band is right now to this white line that I have drawn here, which is the final line in the sand for me at about 45,500, where if we are to lose this and drop to another lower local low here and be flirting with dropping below the Keltner channel band on the bottom, folks, you already know it. This to me is another absolute warning shot fired. Okay, because if we are to see this, it's very possible that this rejection right here is the confirmation that we were looking for to show that the Keltner channel is showing us that we are still possibly in a sustained bearish downtrend. Let's get this crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, this is some serious stuff here today. And right now, I hope that you understand that even though Bitcoin is just continuing to chop around sideways right here, right now, in my opinion, we are on the brink of an absolutely massive, massive move here. Now, just because what I showed here on this stream today is lending more credibility to potential downside action than it is for upside action, technical analysis is never perfect. It's not meant to be a 100% certainty or guarantee. You would be absolutely insane to think that anyone or any indicator or any analysis in general is going to have a 100% hit rate. That's absolutely asinine. What we're looking for here is, does the momentum of the trend appear to still be to the downside, or are we seeing shifts in the indicators suggesting that we could potentially rip up? At this point in time, I'm just not seeing many bullish indicators here. I'm seeing more bearish ones than bullish, but there is always that possibility that we could just break out to the upside. If that's going to happen, we'd like to see a continued series here of little micro local higher lows here to then paint a possible bullish ascending triangle here to then possibly rip us up. At this point in time, I'm just not seeing that. I'm not saying that that's impossible. It could certainly wind up forming here over the next several weeks. At this point in time, though, I'm just seeing that this is a range where prepare for absolute either devastation to the downside or prepare for what is going to have to be a monumental move to the upside, because right now with these little rallies, the bears have just stepped back in too many times and said, nah, little Jimmy, nah. So if we are going to see this move up, I would expect that whoever is going to try and push this thing up is going to have to put forth a valiant effort here, which in my opinion would mean a massive green candle to the upside. But right now, I think that you see what I'm seeing in my analysis, and I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you're now wondering, well, thanks for everything, Kirby, but what are you doing? What is your trade setup idea for this range? How are you looking to play this and potentially crush it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I post for you in VIP, right? On this channel, we do the analysis. In VIP, I post all of my real-time trade setup ideas, real-time entry ideas, potential take profit ideas, all of the strategy ideas exactly for these types of moves. So with everything taken into consideration, just understand that in my opinion, this range has the ability to potentially wreck many a trader inside this market. In my opinion, many are going to get caught like a deer in the headlights here and take that trip to Wreck City with Average Joe and James at the water cooler. Do not be Average Joe and or James at the water cooler, my friends. You are better than that, and you deserve better than that. Have a plan, because if you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. And let me repeat that one more time for the Moon Boys in the back. If you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. And as you should all know, the Don does not plan to fail. In fact, the Don plans to succeed. So folks, if you enjoyed here today, all I ask for is a thumbs up for the algorithm. Thank you for that. And if you're brand new, please don't miss the next upload. It's way too important. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, and select all right now so you get the notification next time I upload. Welcome to the channel. And of course, folks, do not miss out on my next important real-time VIP trade setup idea and alert for this potentially explosive break up or down out of this range. I will keep you updated around the clock exclusively in VIP. Don't miss out on my next important real-time VIP trade setup and alert. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto. And until next time, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and before I forget, don't fall for any of the fake Kirby accounts posting down in the comment section. They create fake accounts with a nearly identical username and logo to mine, then they reply to your comments with phone numbers and email addresses trying to get you to contact them. You can see several examples on your screen right now. Do not contact these people. So here's how you can verify that it's my actual real account. It's very simple. When you're watching a video on my channel, my real account will always have a gray nameplate behind my name. I also have a verified checkmark from YouTube. And just to make it even more obvious that it's me, I always leave a creator heart on my comments. Only the channel owner can leave a creator heart. So if you see the heart plus the gray background and the verified checkmark, you know that it's me. If you don't see those things, then it's obviously a fake account. It's as simple as that. They're also creating fake accounts over on Telegram now. So if you are ready to become a VIP, do not go on Telegram and search Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP. You're going to find all fake results. My group is private. When you search that in the search bar, you're getting public results. They're all fake. They're all imposters. So if you're ready to join VIP, the only way to do so is to click the link either in the pinned comment or in the description of my video. If you search for Crypto Kirby or Crypto Kirby VIP anywhere else, you're going to be getting in contact with a fake. Only use the links in either the pinned comment or the description of my official video. Stay safe and stay smart, my friends. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.